They wanted to get in front of the story, but they just ended up digging themselves a deeper hole. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrity damage control gone wrong. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at PR moves made by celebrities or on their behalf that backfired. Number 10. Steve Harvey. For the 2015 Miss Universe pageant, Steve Harvey made one of the all-time biggest award show mistakes ever when he announced the wrong country as the winner.
Miss Universe 2015 is Colombia!
To his credit, he immediately sent out an apology to the two finalists, Miss Colombia and Miss Philippines. But unfortunately, he didn't bother to run it through a basic spell check. The tweet he sent out misspelled the names of the two home countries to whom he was apologizing, writing Colombia with a U instead of Colombia, and Philippines, as in the 11th book in the Bible, rather than Philippines. Thankfully, he was willing to play along and mock himself during the 2016 pageant. Yep, they asked him back. Number 9. Cee Lo Green. This hip-hop producer and recording artist found himself in legal jeopardy in 2012 when he was accused of drugging a woman and committing sexual battery. While the trial was still ongoing, Cee Lo Green decided to defend his actions via Twitter by suggesting what he had done was not rape, with some seriously problematic logic. The singer later apologized for the tweets, which he said came from an emotional state, but that didn't stop TBS's decision to cancel his show, Cee Lo Green's The Good Life, after only airing 6 episodes. Number 8. Kim Kardashian. Normally, one wouldn't associate Kim Kardashian with global politics. But in 2012, the socialite decided to send her support for Israel in a tweet saying she was praying for the country. Seemingly worried about having picked a side and wanting to be more inclusive, she then put out a tweet saying she was also praying for Palestine. Her next tweet was about something that really mattered: the color of her hair. As a result of the backlash she faced for her tweets, Kardashian put out a statement explaining why she took down her divisive tweets. Mazel tov, Kim. Number 7. Taylor Swift. In July 2015, a misunderstanding on Swift's part quickly blew up. After Nicki Minaj complained on Twitter about a VMA snub and accused the award show of being biased towards women with, quote, slim bodies, Taylor, who was nominated that year, assumed the tweet was an insult directed at her. Rather than taking the high road, Taylor fired back with a tweet of her own, expressing how betrayed she felt that Nicki would say such a thing. But in an awkward attempt at being the better person, she then invited Minaj on stage in the event she won. When Taylor later found out what Minaj actually meant, she sent out another tweet apologizing. Number 6. Harvey Weinstein. Following the allegations made against the longtime powerful producer, Weinstein made a statement in response to the New York Times article, saying one of his plans was setting up a foundation for the University of Southern California to help women film students. According to Weinstein, the foundation was in the works for a year before the allegations, which he admitted himself sounded, quote, coincidental. USC was set to receive $5 million, but they ended up passing on the offer because of all the negative publicity. Harvey was going to honor his mother by naming the foundation after her. The thing is, actions speak a lot louder than checkbooks. Maybe he should have honored his mother by respecting women. Number 5. Michael Richards.
Oh, the soup Nazi?
He's not a Nazi. Just happens to be a little eccentric. You know, most geniuses are.
Best known for playing the whimsical, eccentric Seinfeld character Kramer, Richards' image as a lovable goof was tainted by his racist rant, shouting down a heckler during a 2006 stand-up set at the Laugh Factory.
You guys have been talking and talking and talking! I don't know.
When Jerry Seinfeld went on Letterman, he let Richards appear on the show to explain himself. But rather than admit what his real personal problems were regarding race, he just blamed the Laugh Factory outburst on his temper and played it off as an edgy riff that got out of control.
I lost my temper on stage. I was at a comedy club trying to do my act, and I got heckled, and I took it badly and went into a rage.
Richards continued his apology rounds by going on Jesse Jackson's radio show, but was seen by critics as insincere. Number 4. Paula Deen. When a former employee sued Deen for racial discrimination, the Food Network star denied that she used racially charged language. However, when a lawyer asked her under oath if she had ever used the N-word, she replied, quote, "Yes, of course." During the deposition, she made excuses for using the words such as the extreme circumstance of being robbed by a black man and the South being different times in the 1960s. She later issued a videotaped apology, but the damage was done, and several business partners like Target and Walmart cut ties with Ms. Deen. Number 3. Chris Brown. After facing backlash for abusing his then-girlfriend Rihanna in 2009, Brown decided to tell his side of the story in a Larry King interview. Instead of showing remorse, Brown hesitated to take any responsibility and kept making excuses for his behavior. When King showed Brown the picture of a battered Rihanna, Brown speculated that the photograph could have been altered as part of some conspiracy to smear him.
I didn't know what to think at the time. I was like, what? Because at the time, I just didn't know honestly what to think. And I didn't know if the pictures were altered. I didn't know if they were real. I didn't know what, so.
What made Brown look more pathetic was that his mother joined him for the interview, as if he couldn't fight his own battles alone.
It's been hard, really hard, seeing him going through the pain.
Number 2. Bill Cosby.
Pretty good, Can you do any better?
Shortly after rape accusations began to circulate in the mainstream media in 2014, Cosby decided to change the subject with a social media campaign. The entertainer asked fans on his Twitter page to make memes of him by writing short phrases over pictures of Cosby provided by his account. The stunt didn't go the way it was planned, with countless people submitting memes related to the rape accusations. Unsurprisingly, the campaign was shut down almost immediately. If Cosby thought he could artificially manufacture memes to preserve his legacy on his terms, he clearly doesn't understand how memes work. Number 1. Kevin Spacey. Some celebrities have chosen to come out of the closet as an act of bravery, but Kevin Spacey seemingly came out to distract from sexual assault allegations. In 2017, actor Anthony Rapp described an encounter with Spacey from when he was 14 years old, where the then 26-year-old Spacey had made an advance on the minor. In response, Spacey released a statement in which he admitted to having been involved with people of both sexes, but that he now made the choice to adopt an openly gay lifestyle. Critics pounced on Spacey's tone-deaf statement for its suggestion that being gay was a choice, and that being gay could be linked with sexually predatory behavior.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.